Pat's coaches. That's a bit naughty. Would be the team bus, would it? Which way do we go? Is it this way?
It's Blackpool's voice.
Yo! That's someone honking at me for holding them up. Hello. That's charming, that is. Did you hear what they just sang then? Welcome to another video. A walk on the wild side, and I am here in Blackpool. I am currently stood in Revo Park. Behind me is Central Drive, yes. Can you see a load of people walking along there? It's a match day today. Blackpool are at home to Wrexham, yeah? And I'll tell you what, I can't believe the amount of people. There's loads of police as well. I had a few people ask me, could I cover the game? I'm not going to the game, but what I'll do is we'll take a walk around the ground. I'll bring you some of the atmosphere of the match day here in Blackpool. It doesn't mean a whole lot to Blackpool Football Club because I don't think we're going anywhere, but Wrexham, they're actually flying high in League One. And when I think of Wrexham, I think of Mickey Thomas. I actually saw Mickey Thomas play here at Bloomfield Road. I think it was his second or third spell at Wrexham, and he was by far the best player on the pitch. It was back in the early 90s or something like that. I think we were managed by Billy Eyre at that time. Yeah, I was going to quite a lot of games. I also remember watching the game against Arsenal when he knocked Arsenal out of the FA Cup with the free kick. Absolutely awesome. What a player Mickey Thomas was. But there you go. That was back then. This is now. Wrexham are looking to see if they can get automatic promotion. So there's a lot riding on this match for them. But can Blackpool put a spanner in the works? Well, we're going to take a look around. Like I said, there's loads and loads of people. They're coming from all over the place around here. And there's also a lot of police as well. So we'll take a little walk around and we'll see what's going on. I hope you don't mind, but before we do take a walk around, I just want to eat my pie. You can't beat it, can you? A pie on a foot. I'm not even going to watch the game. But I got this pie from the Cottage Bakery, which is somewhere down there on Bloomfield Road, which is the same address as Blackpool Football Club. So the Cottage Bakery, look at that, that looks nice, doesn't it? So we'll tuck into this and then we'll go and take a look. Oh, I can see a few police vans around. There's quite a big police presence for this. We'll go and check it out when I finish this. Look at that. It's quite nice, doesn't it? Meat and potato. There you go. Okay, so I'm going to make my way across the park now. We're looking towards Revo School there. I think a few people who watch my channel probably went to Revo School. It looks kind of similar to my old school, Waterloo. So probably about the same sort of age. Just over here, can you see Blackpool Tower? Oh, Blackpool Tower. And we're looking towards the area where the Mecca used to be. So if anyone remembers the Mecca, it was right over there, yeah. We've still got the garage here, the petrol station, that's still here. Corton Beach is what it's called. And just look at all these people, I can't believe it. I wonder if we'll have more away fans than we have home fans, because Wrexham are actually going for promotion. That pie was very nice, by the way. £2.20 from the Cottage Bakery. There's a few of them in Blackpool, actually. We've got a few outlets if you want to check them out. But this is how it looks on Central Drive. Like I said, if you carry on that way, it takes you to where all the shops are. Takes you to the town centre. You can see a police car up there. And as we look this way, we've got a police van in here. I'm going to take a walk up here, but sometimes they close this part off. They try to separate the away fans and the home fans, and sometimes you can't actually get through this way, you know, to go around the ground. But we'll go and have a look, and we'll see. Just here we've got a coach from Wrexham. It's parked on double yellow, so yeah. Pat's coaches. That's a bit naughty. Would be the team bus, would it? I don't know. I'll tell you what though, look at this, look, they're all coming. big crowd. It's going to be, I think the away end is sold out, but that doesn't really surprise me. But here we go. Let's have a look down here, shall we? I've got my bike with me, but I'm just wheeling it at the moment. So, I can't remember the name of this road actually, but you can see the north stand of Blackpool Football Club Stadium there. That used to be the Spy on Cop. When I used to go, it was all open, and that's where most of the away fans used to go, and they used to get rained on on a wet Tuesday. You can't beat it, can you? And we also had the Gene Kelly stand round the back here. This one on the left hand side, that used to be the Gene Kelly stand. That was all open as well. Which way did we go? Is it this way? Yo! You alright? So I'm now making my way down. This is Henry Street, and this is actually where they're looking to demolish a lot of houses down here because they want to expand that stand. You see that stand there? They want to expand it. They just basically build a whole new stand, and it's in conjunction with Blackpool Council because they want to create a sports village called Revo Sports Village, and that's part of the plans. But that's actually more that way, over that way, the sports village. So yeah, all these houses here, you see, I've spoken about it before on the channel. As you can see, they're all, in fact nearly all of them are all boarded up, aren't they? There used to be houses here. In fact, they weren't houses, they were like sheds. They were made out of wood, yeah, like caravans almost. But look at these houses here, yeah. And, I think there's still a few that are still occupied, but until they buy them all up, there's not much they can do. I think it has actually stalled as well. Seems to be a bit of a stumbling block. I'll put a story in the description if I manage to find anything, and you can take a look. But I think it looks like there's a couple of houses that are still occupied. This one is here, I think. So it must be a nightmare living down here, mustn't it? You know, when all your neighbours have all gone, and your house next door, either side, is all tinned up. Tinned up, as Billy Moore would say. But yeah, got quite a big police presence. We're just at the back of Arcade Club. It used to be the #1 club. So you can spend all day in there on the arcade. You pay one price and you can play on all the old machines, the Space Invaders, your Gorfs, your Berserk, whatever they've got, Outrun. You can get it all there at Arcade Club. But we're now coming up to Bloomfield Road. Here we are, Bloomfield Road. Oh, look at this now, we've got a sea of orange now. So we've just been kind of walking through all the Wrexham fans there, I think. But we're now at Bloomfield Road, and it's a little bit hectic around here. It can get very, if we're playing like a big team, like when we're playing Preston or someone like that, they can shut all this road off here so that they can make sure that all the fans, the police can make sure all the fans go where they want them to go, and trying to keep them separate, because it can kick off. And I did do a video a couple of years ago, and it did kick off in that video when we were playing Preston. We actually beat them 4-2 as well, so you know, that was a bit of a bonus. But that's the hotel. Let's have a little look at Arcade Club. There's Arcade Club there, look. There's someone honking at me for holding them up. Yeah. Oh. Look at this now. Ooh, well, that person that was honking at me didn't get very far because he got held up by the police car. But look at this now. Ooh. Hello. Oh, this is getting a little bit rowdy. So yeah, it has changed quite a lot since since when I saw that game with Mickey Thomas. All this here was all dilapidated. The south stand. I was actually watching it from the old east stand. Look at it now. Yeah, and they just need that other new stand to finish it off. Because the east stand at the moment is only a temporary stand. Does anyone remember the Tangerine Club? It used to stand right there, where we've got the travel lodge. It's around about 15 minutes before kick-off, so I think most people will be in the ground now. But there's always loads and loads of people that kind of just pile in at the last minute. Now then, we've got someone with a proper camera here. Look at that there. There you go. Ooh, isn't it exciting? The football, look at all these people. Wow. They're all coming from up here as well. Lytham Road up there. We've got a club up there called the Armfield Club, named after one of Blackpool's favourite players from the past, Jimmy Armfield. He never played for anybody else. And his statue is right here on the corner with Seasiders Way. Look at this. There he is. They don't make them like that anymore, do they? Jimmy Armfield. And yeah, they're still piling over this way. It looks like a lot of them are coming from that club there. Look at that. Wow.
Hey!
Yo! How you doing? You alright? Yeah, so I'll head down this way. So we're now coming down the western side, the west stand. This is where they have the function room in here. We have a lot of other businesses. We've got the NHS. The NHS are based in here. They have offices in there. So we've got a car park here. This car park's going to be pretty full. So this is how it looks on a match day. I bet the Wrexham fans are going to be excited because they know they've got a chance of getting automatic promotion. I think we're a bit of a bogey club for Wrexham though. You can let me know what you think. I think that Blackpool are a bogey club for Wrexham because as far as I can remember, we've always done quite well against them. So you can let me know how confident you are before this game. Are Blackpool a bogey club for Wrexham? Let me know. So just making my way past the main entrance there to the corporate hospitality area. You know, I've got a photograph from the olden days of Owen Oyston looking down on a baying mob from up there when there was a protest going. It was looking out of one of those, I think it was looking out of them blinds up there, Owen Oyston, yeah, ex-owner, and very, very, well, he wasn't very celebrated, put it that way, of a Blackpool Football Club. Ooh, coppers everywhere, look. But yeah, there you go, still queuing up to get in here. We're getting towards 10 to now, 10 to 3. And yeah, there's still still making their way in. Look at that there, look. You know, it's a while since I've actually been to watch a game. I was a season ticket holder when they're in the Premiership, before they're in the Premiership, and for a few years after, before I got a little bit hacked off with the lack of progress. So call me plastic if you want, but you can't call me plastic. I was born here in Blackpool. I can't. If you're born in the town, plastics are real. That's a term given to someone who's from another town, isn't it? I think. Anyway, let's have a look this way, shall we? Got the old coach station here, all been shut up. Straight down there is Lonsdale Road. I think Lonsdale Road's seen better days, to be honest. It's looking a bit rough down there, actually. So we'll have a little look up here, shall we? If you carry on up here, it takes you to the multi-storey car park. As you can see, we've got more police up here. We've got the mounted division. They always park up this way. Oh, look at this. Look at all these coppers up here. Wow. So this is the coach and motorhome car park. And as you can see, we've got a bit of a lineup of police vehicles here. I'll tell you what, there's quite a few coaches as well in town. Yeah, so I'm filming this on Monday, and we just had a cracking Easter Sunday. Absolutely amazing. Wall-to-wall sunshine. And it wasn't looking good today, but you know what? It's not too bad at all. I thought it was going to rain all day today, but it's not been that bad at all. There's no wind. It's quite warm. Not really much in the way of sunshine, but it's not too bad at all, really. So, yeah, we've not done too bad this bank holiday, I don't think, really, for the weather. I think we should take what we got, because it can be, you know, bank holidays are notorious, aren't they, for bad weather, but I think we've done all right. But anyway, I'm just walking the bike a little bit now. I'll have a good look all the way around. I just want to show you another statue just over here. This is Stanley Mortensen, another blast from the past. Like I say, they don't make these players anymore. This is Stanley Mortensen. He scored the hat-trick in the FA Cup final in 1953, which was known as the Matthews final, funny enough, after Stanley Matthews. And even though Mortensen scored the hat-trick, and there you go. That's Stanley Mortensen. Played for England as well. The only player to ever score a hat-trick in an FA Cup final. There you go. Stan Mortensen. The record still stands. So I'm now almost made my way right around the ground. I'm just going to see if I can get down here. There's a massive queue of people up here trying to get into the northeastern part of the ground. They're probably going to go into this stand here on the left hand side and on the east stand as well. That's where the away supporters tend to go. Although I can see quite a few Blackpool fans in here, so maybe I'm wrong. They're not away fans at all, so anyway, we'll carry on. That's charming, that is. Did you hear what they just sang then? That's charming, that is. Did you hear what they were just singing then? So we're just coming through this fence now, and just down there that's called Back Henry Street. The alleyway down the side of the ground. So there you go, we've made our way right around the ground, and we're now literally just 5 minutes away from kick-off. I think the match has just kicked off. But anyway, I just want to show you something over here. Now, I spoke about this sports village before in conjunction with Blackpool Football Club and the council, and all this spare land here is where the sports village is supposed to go. So when I mentioned the Mecca at the start of the video, oh look, a lot of coaches parked up over there from Wrexham. Look, Pat's coaches. I wonder if they've got special, like, you know, permission to park there, because I think that's WL's. But anyway, never mind. All this here is meant to be like a sports village with football pitches. The Mecca you wouldn't have been able to see them coaches from here in the old days, because there's a massive Mecca building, and on the far side there was a multi-storey car park. I'm going back a very long way. But since then they've built this new estate on here. It's called the Vauxhall Village Estate. So they're still waiting to develop this land into a sports village. But yeah, just listen to the noise now. Wow. It's getting very noisy here now at Bloomfield Road. The Wrexham fans are making a right racket. By the way, I don't know if there's anybody even in that east stand. I can't see anybody. If you went to the game or if you know anything, let me know, because it looks like they might not be using that stand at all. I don't know. But anyway, that's it for this video. A bit of a walk around Bloomfield Road on a match day. Blackpool versus Wrexham. What will the result be? Will Blackpool put a spanner in the works? Well, I did say that we're a bit of a bogey team for Wrexham. I remember when I always used to watch them in the old days. We always used to beat them, even if they had Mickey Thomas in the team as well. Yeah. But there you go. Maybe I just saw the games where we won. I don't know. Maybe I missed the ones where we didn't win. But there you go. That's it for this video. I hope you like it. If you like the video, hit the like button and also hit subscribe and tick the bell for notifications of new videos. And I'll see you again on the next one.